Hello, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Take two.
Hello.
The first one did not start out too well.
I There is internet issues sometimes, and we can't control that.
So, we only had a couple minutes in, and then I decided, you know what, let's just start all over.
It's just screw this.
Hopefully the second take is better.
Yeah. His sound?
She shakes her head as if to clear it and quickly wipes her eyes. You had a nightmare, I think. Amy shudders again and glances up at me cautiously as if unsure whether or not she's actually up.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to talk about it?
Hell no. Hmm?
Doesn't look like it. A speedy internal debate seems to be going on in her head, which resolves itself with a shrug.
Nah, I don't really remember much of it.
Pretty sure she's lying to me, but somehow I don't think I should press the issue. Emmy shudders again and turns towards me, looking a little sheepish.
Sorry for falling asleep on you like that.
I keep my voice as soothing as I can. You know, we're all on Act 2, right?
Yeah.
I think there's 4 acts.
Oh, we're halfway through it, huh?
Yeah, well, once we get through this, I don't know how long this act is, how much we've got left.
I think every story has a different amount of acts. Let me look up.
Yeah, it does. But I looked up the acts for this, for Emmys.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that including the prologue, she actually has 5 acts, according to this.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, four acts for Emmy.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've been ill.
Yeah, I guess that's just the cold medicine. Just made me a little drowsy.
I guess so. Emmy does not strike me as the sort of person who'd fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Rin maybe, but Emmy far too energetic. Emmy gives a half smile at my response, and then just like that, she's back to her old self.
Well, prepare yourself for tomorrow morning, Hisao. We'll have to go twice as hard to make up for today. Didn't you already run, though?
That was yesterday, right?
No, according to Hisao.
Yeah, he went running this morning.
Yeah. Oh.
She
Oh,
didn't.
you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
But I went running this morning.
No excuse.
She was sick. Oh, fine, I'll be ready for you. Emmy nods, satisfied.
Good.
I take this as my cue to exit. Well, I better get going, especially if I want to get enough sleep for tomorrow. I hop off the bed and head for the door.
Hey, Hisao?
Hmm? I pivot neatly on my heel and face Emmy. She
That
opens her mouth.
is.
Hmm?
That is the amount of, like, detail that I don't need. He could have just said I stop and I turn towards. Oh god, sorry. I didn't need to hear that he pivoted his heel. Like that paints too vivid of a picture.
You don't like that he pivoted on his heel?
No, it's more of like it's like that thing we were talking about where it's like how much detail is too much detail when it comes to writing.
Yeah.
It feels like that's one of those things. It's like I feel like that could have been simplified.
Yeah, sure. A lot of things could be simplified, but
Yeah,
it is. There's not a lot of well, there's not a lot of going on. There's just pictures.
true.
So it is a visual novel, but it is not very visual.
Yeah,
It is more of a novel with pictures in it,
Yeah.
which I guess is a visual novel. I don't know. I'm thinking of
I mean,
I'm thinking of a graphic novel, I guess, and comparing it to that.
light novels also have pictures in it, like Roku no Yusha has pictures in it.
Yeah. She opens her mouth to say something, and then in another burst, I see her falter slightly. She closes her mouth and opens again.
Thanks for dropping by. I mean, you're kind of the first visitor I've ever had that who wasn't Rin.
Ever? Or is she just talking about when she was sick?
I'm assuming ever. I'm assuming she's also not counting her parents or her mom.
But the like team captain or whatever like that, surely has showed up, right?
I mean, I'm assuming he called.
Now that's surprising. I would figure that Emmy'd have people drop by all the time. She's certainly popular enough, or so I thought. Always talking to people in the hallways. Emmy hesitates again.
And thanks for staying around after well.
A look of pain flits across her face.
You know,
Yeah, that was terrible.
it helped.
She brightens back up and waves cheerily at me.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you later. I'm sorry I said that, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, see you later, whatever. I'm just about to exit the door when something makes me turn around again. Hey, Emmy.
Hmm?
Anytime you need to talk, let me know, okay? Emmy seems taken aback by this offer. Her grin gets even wider.
Sure thing, Hisao. See you in the morning.
I guess because she had that nightmare about her dad.
Yeah.
I exit Emmy's room with my head in a whirl. Should I have even left? Was she really okay? I want to turn around and march back down the hallway, open the door, and tell her I love her, and tell her I think she's beautiful, tell her that I'll be there when she needs me. I want to stay with her to hold. Okay, this is a little. He's getting a little overexcited, I think.
I think we jumped from like maybe I have a crush on Emmy to I'm deeply in love with her very fast.
I guess that's teenage love, though. Things move very fast. How many nights has she woken up like that, only to find that nobody's there? I want to be that person she can be with when that happens. It's a silly thought, I know. We don't know each other other that well, do we? The whole idea, while exhilarating, also makes me feel worry. Worry perhaps that I have overstepped my bounds. And now to add to my troubles, it seems as if Emmy herself has an interest in someone else. This track captain of hers who seems so interested in her well-being. True, I've only seen the two of them together a few times, but that doesn't change the fact that they seem better suited to one another. There's really nothing to be done about that. I need to take my mind off this whole situation. Read a book. Oh, I've got to do homework.
That's worse!
I would have distracting myself with homework because homework makes me want to be distracted by other things.
Mm-hmm. That's my first thought too.
It's like, maybe I'll play a video game for a little while and then get back to my homework.
10 hours later.
And then, like, midnight comes and they're like, I'll do my homework tomorrow morning. Maybe that will distract me. And then it never gets done.
Yeah.
At least that's the way it was in high school. I was not a good student.
I was definitely one of because I spent so much time trying to get like I wanted to graduate early, I spent like half of my time playing games and then half of my time doing homework. I was, and that's probably part of the reason that I stayed up so late all the time, was like, I wanted to play games, but I also really wanted to do my homework and graduate.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of my homework on just about no sleep. But luckily, my teacher loved all of it.
A night of restlessness has left me feeling fairly groggy this morning. The events of the previous day keep intruding upon my mind. The memory of how Emmy felt against me. The memory of our wrestling match. And most bothersome, the memory of her nightmare. She was in so much pain. Can't stop wondering what it must be like for her to wake up with nobody there. Well, we got to the shower rather quickly.
There better not be a... What's his name? Kenji in here again.
At least he has that little leaf over his private parts.
Yes, that's true.
I can't imagine why you would want to see that.
Neither can I.
Even if I were attracted to guys, I don't understand why you need that detail in this.
I don't either. I'm trying not to. I try not to question too much, as I already do question so many things in this game. Some of those things that I just accept, and I hope that if they ever decide, hey, we're going to make another visual novel, that they don't add another Kenji.
I guess this is the remastered version.
It looks a little better.
I'm not sure if we went over that or not.
It looks better than I remember, so maybe.
I was looking up stuff about it, and then I came across that there was a remastered version, and it looked like this one to me. So,
okay.
The shower shocks me awake with hot water, awake but still worried. What will happen today? Things just go back to normal? End of the episode, back to the status quo? There was a connection yesterday, something that nearly pushed us past the boundaries of normal friendship. Would that have been so bad? My mind goes back to the look in Emmy's eyes after our pillow fight. It almost seemed like she was daring me to go on. Almost. But I can't know for sure. Anyway, the track captain's probably first in her affections. But even if, as I say that, my mind is already snorting derisively. I'm just looking for an excuse, a reason for everything to go wrong. Yes?
Derisively.
Not right.
Yet a manner of expressing contempt or ridicule. Apparently that is a term, snorting derisively. I've never heard it before.
I've heard it derisively, although I thought it derisively for some reason.
I think it's derisively. It's the way that they, you know how like when you Google a word, it's like, it like separates it based on what you pronounce together and not.
Phonetically.
Yeah, it was DE and then risively. So it made me think that's how it was pronounced, but I have actually no idea.
Okay.
You can continue now.
A reason to not try. It's as if I've even seen the two of them together outside of the track practice. And clearly he's never visited. Emmy said so as much herself. If they were close, surely he'd visit. I'm such a wuss. I'd have just go for it anyway, damn the consequences. That's what Emmy would do, and I think, hell, I know that's what she would do. Which is partially why I am convinced there's no interest on her end. She hasn't acted either. Maybe because of this track captain. It's possible she got a bit of an unrequited crush on things going on. But who would be able to clarify their relationship? It sure as hell can't be Emmy. She'd probably just laugh and ask why I wanted to know. And I'm not really ready to answer that yet. Rin would probably give me some cryptic answer or something, and then with my luck, she'd ask Emmy, who would ask me why I wanted to know, and I already covered that problem.
Is this dude having an anxiety attack?
I think so. This is, I mean, this is not that far away from, not far away from like my thought, what's going on in my head, minus the subject. Um, it's just like should I wait? This will happen, and what if this happens? And then if I do that, then this will happen. That's pretty much in my head.
You start to get like a God, what's it called? Decision lock, where like you feel like you can't make a decision because it's like you're worried about all of the different consequences.
Yeah, it's just panic,
Yeah,
anxiety, basically.
yeah. I've definitely experienced that, but I don't know if it's ever been about as something as simple as like what this guy's experiencing.
I think that recording and doing videos and stuff like that is a little gets me out of my head a little bit more, and I can just talking, I guess, but just a part of the reason why I like doing videos, I guess.
Right.
But I get away with asking the nurse. He seems pretty protective of Emmy. I'm sure he'd know if something was up. And he owes me for not letting Emmy know he forgot to tell me about her being ill, so he'll keep quiet. What if he asks me why I want to know, though? I can shake him off, just say I'm curious as a friend. He'll buy that, won't he? Of
Nope.
course. That's settled then.
Oh, that's how you're an idiot.
After the run, I'll talk to him while Emmy's waiting outside the office. Let's see. There's no sign of Emmy when I arrive at the track. Is she still too ill? I'll stop there. Why not?
Alrighty.
We'll see what's going on with Emmy the next time, and see if Hisao can make a decision on anything.
Actually
Next
do
time.
something.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Later.